Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are in the eastern quarter and we are near the restaurant where we know we're gonna have a request. So let's get in there and see if we can figure out what it is and how to solve it. What are they doing there? Oh, it's you guys. Oh hey Walt, do you come here often? Pretty much. Owner's some annoying old dude, but the grub's decent. And not to mention, their waitress is pretty freaking sexy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I most definitely do. On that at least we can agree. Seriously guys? Show some decorum for once in your life, Randy. Damn, I'm starved. Morning practice with the boys did a number on me. Wish they'd hurry up with the food already. Well, the hell is a bunch of coppers doing here? Well, whatever. Don't get in the way of my eating if you know what's good for you, got it? Oh, I'm still hungry. Oh yeah, I'm hella hungry, dude. Hurry, hurry, bring me all the food. Wait. Oh, welcome to Long Lao. Shen, I presume? We're here to discuss your support request. Oh wow, you're here already? Oh, thank goodness. Ain't she a cutie? I think fishing for ingredients was the name of your request. Works work, but is it me or does the SSS get settled with a lot of fetch requests? You're not wrong, but it really is out of our control. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I need this done as soon as possible. We had customers suddenly come in this morning and make a reservation bigger than our stock can handle. We tried to buy some fish from the marketplace, but even they were running low on the good stuff. We're going to need odd jobbers to tackle this one for us. Sorry? What was that now? I do not believe odd jobbers is an apt description of our work. Oh, all I know is I spoke with the Brazier Guild receptionist and he told me he'd set something up for me. There weren't any braces available, but he mentioned a group of odd jobbers that would be willing to help. Aren't you the ones he was referring to? Ah, so it's the damn receptionist's fault, huh? Well, the worst part is he's not completely wrong. It still feels bad to hear it though. However, Lloyd is a proficient fisherman, so I believe we are more than capable to accept her request. After all, she does appear to be in need. Yeah, I think you're right, Theo, so let's do it then. Really? Oh, that's such a relief. The dish called for a fish that's both slender and long. The reservation is for 5 people, so we need 5 of the same type of fish. But if you have trouble catching that specific type of fish, then I guess we could settle for something else. However, what kind of fish you end up bringing? We definitely need 5 of the same kind, got it? To recap, you want 5 long and slender fish. If you fail to catch them, then you'll settle for another fish, as long as they're identical. Okay, I think we got it. We'll fish them up and bring them to you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Okay, this is definitely a quest that we need to handle in between episodes. Because catching fish is not just catching fish, it's also basically get the bait, go to the location, fish it up, and get lucky you have the right one. Yeah, and that's gonna take some time. Some truck got in an accident near Calvert, and it was supposedly holding some smuggled goods. So it was one of those newer models from the Reinford company too. What if it was more than just a simple accident? Oh, ideas. Please don't let me get dragged into this. That truck got into an accident near Calvert, supposedly holding some smuggled goods. I read through Mr. Croix's autobiography front to back. He says in order to start a business, you'll need to effectively calculate the expenses. So what? I don't need to hear any of that. I've already read my grandpa's diary. Business is all about having spirit. Or so he claims. Man, why can't we ever agree on anything? To be honest, I'm on Rose's side, because he's the only one of the two that makes any sense. Rose just doesn't get it. I'm positive I've inherited my grandpa's business skills. No, according to the diary you read, you inherited your grandpa's spirit, and that's not the same as business sense. Oh man, we had some last second reservations come in today. What am I gonna do now? Normally I just make them some nice sashimi, but we're all out of fish. I'd be sad if I just had 5 of them. I don't even need them to be especially high quality either. Oh man. Yeah, this is basically why we have to quest, isn't it? Ah, so those guys came back. I'll give them a swift boot to the restaurant if they try anything funny. Sounds like Walt comes here pretty often. It also sounds like the workers are already used to dealing with him. Ah, they'll be fine. Despite their appearances, they're harmless. Alright. Okay, before we head to the downtown district where I think we have another quest, I want to check what kind of fish we have in stock. Can we probably need to go through the item list. If it was snow crab, we'd be settled already. I think I need to check our books. Tiger rockfish would definitely fit the bill. This as well, the rain eater. The eel also would work, because it didn't exactly give us a name on what kind of fish they wanted in. Okay, so the eaters, the rain eater, eel or tiger rockfish, those are the ones that are long and slender in my book, so those might be the ones they want, right? West Crossbell Highway Pond. Earthworm, got that. Roe. Alright. There might be a fish that's a lot better than that we just don't know about just yet. Elongated and slender fish. Yeah, the eel is the only one that pops up in my head if I look at the description and the fish that we know of. So I'm gonna hunt down some eel for that. And I think we have the ingredients anyway, so it should be good. But like I said, probably gonna be one for in between the episodes, because we have plenty to do. We have to go to the downtown district while we have the Testament quest, and we have the entirety of America, the Beast on the High Road, so yeah. Plenty of time to fish in between the episodes. I've been coming here more regularly to teach Sunday school lessons. Now, if only I could get the children to actually take the time to listen to me. Well, I could hunt them down for you and tie them down. They're not bad kids, just way too energetic. Oh, I have trouble walking, so I often have to stop and rest. That just makes me happier to see the kids running around. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Testaments as the last destination in this region, considering the request we have with them. I have to admit, Tenz is a caring old man. He used to have a pretty poor impression of anyone who lived here, but I've now seen how misguided I was in thinking that way. He's far more genuine and caring of a person than I ever been. All I used to do was trade stock, well, until I lost it all, that is. Tenz isn't far more honest than I could ever hope to be. Where's the old man? So, Gilead Osborne is the Erebonian Empire's Chancellor and got his position after rising through the ranks of the military. His main achievement so far is the expansion of the railway network through the entire nation. He then declared his blood and iron policy. Excuse me? While St. Ursula's may be a medical college, they still administer general education exams. Oh man, there are so many things I need to memorize. Trust me, about Osborne, You'll get to know him well enough eventually. Of course, he's not home because he's training. Oh, some diet members came to visit our apartment again today, and they were nasty as ever. But it was in the middle of their tirade that Rixia happened to pass by. She gave her signature energetic greeting and their jaws dropped. They were utterly speechless. Oh yes, and the expression on their face was utterly priceless. I was surprised myself to find out Rexia is a member of the Arkansas, but those politicians must have been utterly flabbergasted. After that, they suddenly got all timid, mumbling something and scurried off. Well, those bickering diet members stuck their tails between their legs and ran away. Oh, it was the best thing I've seen in a while. That lovely girl's smile saved our behinds. It honestly baffles me why a girl like Rixia would want to stay in a neighborhood as run down as this. Those despicable diet members got what was coming to them. After all that posturing, they ended up turning tail, grumbling all the way home. I suppose we all that saint of a girl too, don't we? Yeah. And I think she said she likes staying here because it's cheap. Those diet members come harass us every once in a while. I think we'll manage as long as we got Rixia on our side though. I'll have to bring her some food later as a token of my appreciation. Oh, definitely do that, because I know she would appreciate it. Rixia is a super nice lady that lives next door to us. She told me that her job is to jump around in the air. She had a big smile when she went out today. I guess jumping around must be really fun. I don't really get what kind of job jumping around in the air is though. Well, if you're old enough and lucky enough, maybe one day you'll see. Shut up, fan. Keep it down, will ya? I wonder if at some point he will get sober. Or we see who he is. What do you want to play today, Ruse? Want to beat up some old boxes? My old man's a dead big drunk. If you keep talking while running, you're gonna run out of breath. Oh, you know, a couple of those guys from the Testaments said hi to me this morning. I noticed they're patrolling the area a lot more these days. Apparently, they don't want the mafia sticking their nose in their business. I don't really understand all that complicated stuff around here, but I'm pretty good at cleaning, sweeping, picking up trash. I can do it all. Then keep going at it. You're making the neighborhood a lot prettier, that's for sure. I wish they'd let me join in their morning scrimmages already. Just you wait, one day I'll be just as strong as Walt. Hey Dino, go for it. And if that moment comes, I'll fight you as training. Sheesh. Morning training feels like a hike through Gehenna. Ah yeah, it's about time we start teaching Dino our fighting style. Then again, it's kind of a crybaby. Would he even last a minute in a real fight? Dino still isn't ready for morning training. I can't blame him either. Walt and the other guys are all freakishly strong. Yeah, take this. Put your heart into it, Yui. Come on. Remember how you got your ass handed to you by those blue bastards? Come on, you gotta get motivated. Today's a big day, so Walt told us to get some morning training in to prepare. Slash and Yui has been dog tired lately. As soon as we finish training, the two of them are down for the count. Yeah, no more. I give up. Luganov is way too strong. Well, if they are going to the Testaments to have a, let's say, a scuffle, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, those two, they're out for the count. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be today. I think the quest that we have with the Testament is to do some training with them, but I still don't think the fight's going to be today. It's always out with the old and in with the new, voice Crossbalance. You folks ever realize how much orbital technology is taken for granted here? She's talk about a spoiled country. There are countless regions across Sumeria where people don't even have the most basic orbital tech. Thanks to them fancy railways and airships that pass through Crossbell, it feels like we're living in a different world from the rest of Sumeria. Great goddess, Crossbell's the only country that is privileged when it comes to orbital tech, you know? Well, maybe? But there are certain areas in other countries that are just as technologically advanced as here, maybe even more. But if you're referring to an entire region, then no. I think every place has its own regions that are, let's just say, orbital-less. Still not enough U material? Those street kids can get so annoying. I'm gonna strangle you all one day, you hear me? Mama's still not back yet. Man, she sure is late today. What the hell is taking her so long? Well, I'm hoping she's fine. Maybe we'll come across her in America or something? Well, if she is in trouble and we can help, we'll definitely do that. Looks like Wazzy stayed up the entire night drinking again. I obviously don't intend on voicing my concerns to him though. I just want them to take care of himself. Well, that lady at the bar always comes here once a week without fail. She apparently gets along with Wazzy quite well. Only Wazzy could deal with a woman with her such dangerous aura as her. The lady bar always comes here once a week without fail. I wonder who it is. Hey, do you guys have time for a round? Actually, never mind. Alright, this does not talk to Abbas. Ah, so there's where Mom is. It's a business dealing. I have some important matters to tend to today. Think about the time I get ready. Oh crap, it's morning already, isn't it? Oops, stayed up drinking the night away again. Is Jingo going to be fine opening the store on her own? These guys might be total drips, but they make a pretty damn good cocktail. You guys want one? Drinks are on me. No, we're busy working. Whoa, isn't it pretty risky to buy up those kind of goods? Oh, not really. I only dabble in goods that are easily sell. Looks like they're in the middle of a conversation. Ah, you're here. You requested we come, didn't you? It sounds like you want us to train the Testaments. That's a bit of a risky request, don't you think? What makes you so sure that we train a bunch of delinquents anyway? Not only that, but I was expecting to see Wazzy's name on the request. Was this all your idea? I believe you've misunderstood the request. Give me a moment, I will explain the details. It is not particularly complicated. I would like to request a lesson in the art of self-defense for our members. What? You want to be taught self-defense? What the hell? You're planning on using our teachings in your brawls? Again, do not misunderstand the request. Let us suppose that the Mafia assault us. When you say the Mafia, are you referring to Ravash or Yui? It's all related to the increased tension between them. We've noticed them getting into more fights lately. I've heard that they're only engaged in some gunfights. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be too frequent. Precisely. The downtown district also happens to be in the line of fire at times. There's a warehouse district nearby filled with abandoned buildings and empty plots of lands they frequently use for their skirmishes. I'm not pleased with the situation we've been placed in. Thus, fueling your desire to learn self-defense. It only makes sense to be cautious given that one of our members was so badly injured in the past. Well, it all makes sense then. I'm glad you catch on quickly. Wazzy is typical ask with giving our members lesson in combat. However, his fighting style is too unique It requires a flexible body and a strong affinity for it. Hence why we've come to you, Lloyd Bannings. The abilities you displayed boosts defensive prowess, while being simple enough to learn. Maybe I humbly request you once again, show our members your skills in real test of combat. Naturally, I don't expect them to master it in a day, however, having first-hand experience would be a good incentive to try picking it up. Well, I'm glad that the request doesn't have any nefarious intentions. Agreed, I take no issue in accepting their request. What are your thoughts, Lloyd? A lesson in self-defense, huh? Well, I wouldn't necessarily call what I do self-defense. Rather, they're restraint techniques taught at the police academy. Is this still fine with you? Indeed. Since this is merely for training purposes, I have also no objections towards you bringing your comrades along to battle. Now that we heard your circumstances, we have no reason to refuse your request. Not only that, but this is a good opportunity for me to brush up on my skills. Figure should say that. May have some trouble taking them all on at once, Lloyd. Don't forget you got us to take some of the heat off you. For sure, I'll be counting on you guys to back me up. It is settled then. Everybody, assemble! The Testaments will now be engaging in a series of practice fights with the SSS. Yes, sir! So, how many fights will we have? The objective is a 4-on-4 battle. The Testaments will fight the special support section with all their might. Right. Let's see those self-defense techniques you cops are so proud of. In return, we'll show you the full power of the Testaments. If you don't take it seriously, you'll get beaten to a pulp, so prepare yourselves. You guys got spunk, I'll give you that. Well, we put our skills to the test to see how well we can control the tide of battle. We better not hold back, or it could hardly be called training. Okay, let's get them everything we've got. Right. Roger. Very well then, let the battle begin. Alright, let's assume that we have more than one fight for this. Does mean that we do need to... I wonder if they're all gonna be the same, or if we need to scan every single one of them. Because they have different names. Oh yeah, they're all separate. Then let's scope them all out before we start the fight. You can definitely get that one. Really going after the little girl first? You really are delinquents, aren't you? Oh well. The advantage is now that you're all standing really close together.
Yosh!
Okay, let's just make sure we're all okay. Because I know she can handle a few hits, but I don't like the idea of her being totally defenseless. Ooh, I'm very curious to see how this looks like. Combo crafts. This craft menu lists combo crafts. There are powerful techniques combining two characters' strength. Unleashing these powerful attacks and target any enemies within range of either character involved. Alright, let's see how this looks like.
Eddie, tanamu.
Wow, that some of you are still standing? I am impressed.
私の番です。へい。
俺の番だな。ま、こんなもんかね。
Phew, I think this is enough. Is everyone okay? You got us good. You're certainly a force to be reckoned with. How come we couldn't take you down with a relentless assault like that? Well, it's all thanks to the technique we learned to restrain a target. They're difficult to master, but can prove very effective on small groups once you get a hang of them. A detective has to not only protect himself, but also those around him. We undergo extensive training to stay calm, no matter the level of stress. You'd all do well to train how to protect yourself too. I suppose you cops aren't all talk. Let that be a lesson learned for us. Well, we've been defeated this time, but I feel like I can take them on next time. All it took was a bit of rough housing to get them cozy up to us. Well, we could have maybe gone a little easier on them though. Oh well, it'll be a good learning experience for them. I do not expect there will be any problems based on their demeanor. Ah, bullshit. Huh? The Saber Vipers? Why did they come here? What's up with you guys? What kind of cop breaks into a fight in the middle of the downtown district? Those blue posters look like they got their asses handed to him. What do you say? You're the last person I want to hear that from. You want a piece of us? We'll take you on right here, right now. Yeah, cool it. There's something I want to get straight first. What the hell is the meaning of all this? You called us out here for a fight, didn't you? You want to take us 4 against 4 without our leader getting involved. I'm used to your holier than thou shtick, but you're fooling around with the damn cops? You've arrived at just the right time. Let us begin the duel between the SSS and the Saber Vipers. What now? Wait, what? What the hell do you mean by that? Use this opportunity to learn some much needed self-defense techniques. You'll need the training to protect yourself against the Mafia. What better way to learn is there than to fight? So what you're saying is, the cops are here to train us? Get a load of this guy, he's out of his damn mind. How are they gonna train us? Oh, he must be tripping. There's nothing a bunch of useless cops can teach us. Taking lessons from the stupid shithead squad. What a nice joke. Let's show them what the Vipers can wipe the floor with some no-good pigs. Yeah, let's kick their asses. I'm gonna beat them into the ground. Hold on, this isn't what we had planned. Actually, forget it, they're not going to listen to us. You sure fighting them back to back is a good idea? You got a plan? Well, there's not much we can do other than fight. Ellie, Theo, are you going to be alright? Yeah, I'll manage. Second it, we'll go all out if we must. I think we'll have to if we want to come out on top, so don't hold anything back. Take your places, specials, the support section, Saber Vipers. Let the battle commence. You know our way. Koki, Yui, Jet, and Slash. Alright, you know the deal. Scan, survive, and then destroy.
行くぞ。それ。
さてと。
Why is he orange? Oh well, I know we haven't scanned him, right? Well, let's just scan him just in case. Alright, all get very close, so we can bomb you the hell out of the way. This will definitely take the edge off. Will they fall for the same ploy? In all honesty, the Testaments gave us more of a fight. 100%. Phew, made it by the skin of our teeth. Aw, shit. Damn cops. You kidding me? How the hell did we lose to them? We're no better than those blue bastards. I don't believe this. You're telling me we're just as weak as those hooded freaks? That's what they're concerned about? They really are sworn rivals. Oh, let me state one thing. The Testament will never falter to the likes of those saber viper scum. You imbeciles lack the mental capacity to outwit us. You said it, they can't hope to compete with us. What the hell was that? You're asking for ass kicking. Everyone, calm down. You're all far too quick to anger. It seems you'll still have plenty enough energy to spare. Let us engage in combat one final time. Huh? Another battle? The rules are simple. Whoever is able to bring the police officers to their knees first will be deemed victorious. Are these terms agreeable for everyone? Hey, this is ridiculous. Why do you keep dragging us further into this? Is it not obvious? The only way to truly take this seriously if you feel your life is on the line. Let's get him! You better not hold us back. It's on. We'll take him down. Ah, this is looking good. I don't think we can take them all on like this. We ain't gonna go down without a fight. Alright, let the battle commence. Alright. First thing I wanna know. Alright, all the scans are complete already, so we don't have to waste time on doing that. So I do want to fight to get his Crimson Gale to 200. I think I would really like that. That's good. No area attack. What's the biggest one we have? This is pretty decent. It's just extremely delayed. Let's see if this works. Also very much delayed. What if I go directly into Summon Zeit? Really? That's the one you want to go for? Don't make fun of us. Damn, the kid got more resistance now than in the previous fight.
よし
Which is more than fine with me.
みんな一気に行くぞ
They're still all in the region. It's fine.
やっ よし
Actual rush.
せいはっ行くぜ
I think this would be the biggest spread, right? Well, the other ones are still very weak.
こいつはどうだい
This will give us the biggest area with the strongest ones.
さてと
The 3. Only weak ones. Nah, it's not worth it. Might as well just do a normal one.
行きますはあ任せて
Alright. Perfect. You can tell me all you want, it will only be worse for you.
俺の番だな
Alright.
せいはっよっしゃぜいまこんなもんかね
It's over. We are victorious. That was intense. I can't believe they took us all at the same time. Damn it, how did they beat us? Do you understand now? Relying on brute force alone is enough to carry you through a fight. You possess a strong offense, but your defense is far too lacking. To put it in simpler terms, you're all inexperienced. What? What is this dude lecturing us all of a sudden? Oh, beats the hell out of me. You guys are plenty strong. I wouldn't mind teaching you the basics. What do you say? Would you like to learn some of our defense tactics? Hell nah, I ain't getting taught by no stinking pigs. We're leaving, boys. Yeah! The big dude always sounded like he was full of it. Oh, I don't get him. Yeah, like I'd never listen to him. They sure are dim-witted as ever. I doubt they'd grasp those techniques even if they tried their whole lives. Yeah, I hear ya. They completely tossed aside a valuable learning experience. Well, I'm glad you guys got something out of it. That makes what we did here worth it. Agreed. Though, I must admit I'm pretty exhausted. We'll be taking our leave. If you'll excuse us then? If you would like to take a rest, our bar is open to you. I hope that exercise served as adequate training for you as well. Wait, what? The battle is over. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. Well, it did teach us to fight in bigger groups, so yes. Abbas planned this all from the start, didn't he? Well, he even managed to get the Saber Vipers to play along. It certainly seemed that way. He managed to play us like a fiddle, huh? Screw that guy. Indeed, I'm utterly exhausted. However, the delinquents may straighten their attitude as a result of this speech. You're right, we managed to accomplish our goals too. I think it's safe to say we wrapped up everything we needed to do, so let's head out. Ready when you are. Quest completed. Perfect, and with that, this region has been cleared as well. Alright, so we have Tangram Gate and Amarika Village on that side. Let's have a quick look again in our detective manual. That is, of course, the East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. We're gonna leave that one until the next episode, and hopefully together with this one and the two regions inside of Crossbell, we can start going towards the IBC. So I think for now I'm gonna go to the Tangram Gate and we'll use the bus. If it will still drive despite the monsters on the road. Yeah, there it is. And yes, I do need to rest up at an inn after a fight like that, but for now, it can wait a little bit. Deputy Commander Bills is one of the actually runs Tangram Gate. Trust me, you don't find guardsmen as skilled as her. It probably wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's the best the CGF has to offer. If only the pesky commander wasn't... I'm sorry, I almost said something out of line. I'd appreciate it if you kept this between us. For now, we will. Yeah, probably. I think I will. Our work is cut out for us next month. The anniversary festival never fails to bring in tons of tourists. I don't think I'm ready for it. Yeah, it will definitely be a very busy time during the anniversary festival. But to me, I think that would be also very exciting. Cargo is green. Don't worry, I triple checked it. I'm going to give your cargo one last inspection just to be safe. It's part of our protocol, so please, bear with me. Inconvenient as always. My son is waiting for me, so do try to keep it brief. What a mess. My son is waiting for me in the mess hall, so let's hurry, shall we? They're doing their best. It's all just protocol. Have they not finished the inspection yet? I've already cleaned my plate. You know, our mess hall's food holds up well enough. Don't have any complaints with it. But then there's the CGF rations. I swear, I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. I would barely class them as edible. A self-proclaimed lover of food, that's a pretty serious problem. You know, our mess hall's food holds up well enough, but don't have any complaints with it. Well, we're heading to one of the guild's branches in Calver for some official bracer business. Man, I've got an itch to show off my skills in my home country, and I'm ready to scratch it. I mean, now, I'd really make my day if there was some new eager recruits to whip into shape. Wow, Lynn, you're merciless. Naturally, being a bracer isn't something to trifle with. When I was trained in martial arts, my teachers never let me slack, not even for a second. The guild branch we're heading to is in a bit of a tricky location. If we took the train, we'd have to make transfers, but there's luckily a straight shot by bus. Buses might run slower than trains, but they sure can cut down travel time now and then. Definitely something to keep in mind, I'd say. Oh yeah, I've been using the bus in this game a hell of a lot, to the point that I'm very happy that we don't have to pay for it. Oh, Lynn is a master practitioner of the Taito martial arts style, which originated from old Calver tradition. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, she's probably the best the Crossbell Guild branch has to offer. Damn, really? I've heard of the same martial artist that some higher-ranked bracer from Calver uses. They explain why Lynn here carries herself the way she does. Is he thinking about Zin or someone else? Well, we have a job that takes us to the Republic, so Lynn raring to go. If she gets any more fired up, she'll end up scaring our client away. It's already been a year since I first stationed at Tangram Gate. All in all, I can't complain. Being able to serve my food to all these foreigners is a real treat. Yeah, especially when they appreciate the end result, I'm sure. The only people that ever stay here are Calverdians and travel merchants. You see, every once in a while people will miss the boss and have nowhere to go. That's why this place was set up. Which is actually a pretty handy thing, because if you're stuck at the border, you do not want to sleep out in the wild. Hey, Shiruru! People have been talking about you in town. Oh, these beds aren't too shabby. I've slept in many inns, so believe me, I know a comfy bed when I see one. Despite not having the most elegant of appearances, the beds are quite soft. Good, enjoy. Having said that, do we want to rest up as well? Because if I want to be very lazy, I can sleep just twice. And you know me, if I can be lazy, I definitely will. Alright, let's see if there's anyone upstairs. And again, with the fancy lady pictures. Oh, CGF guardsmen are required to live at the gate they're stationed at. Even Sergeant Major Seeker stays here most of the time, believe it or not. Could it be why there is a bear here, just like with Fran at home? That could be the one thing they have in common. Oh, hello everyone. I was just about to head out for my daily patrol of the highway. I'm sure you all are painfully aware how dangerous Crossbell can be. I can let any tourist wander into the lion's den, you know? Yeah, and if you ever need assistance, you know where to find us. Oh, not too long ago there was a suspicious car wreck that took place between Tangram Gate and Altair. I insist we investigated and we discovered that the license plates matched the Ravage truck used in the monster attacks. Did you have something to do with it? She's sharp as always. A while ago, one of Ravage trucks wrecked under suspicious circumstance, and considering Ravage men were injured in the process, I can't write this off as a simple accident. That is so true. It's probably just a attack because of the rivalry between the two gangs. And yes, I do call them gangs. Alright. I think we only need to go to the rooftop. They should have a guard here, right? Yeah, there they are. Past this gate, there's still quite a trek to the Republic border. The scenery is nice to say the least. That being said, we can't use the distance as an excuse to slack off, and honestly, I'd rather be stationed here than at Bellegarde. Over there, you have that inept commander running things, you know? In some ways, I think I'm lucky to have been stationed at Tangram Gate. Instead of that blockhead, I'm able to work under the brilliant Deputy Commander Bills. Yeah, I know Randy is reacting because he knows what he's talking about, but it's still part of the same company they're working for, so could be a little bit more respectful to a boss character. The CGF can't afford to conduct large military drills. We never know what's going to provoke the Empire or Republic, you know? And considering the fact that I joined the CGF in order to practice my sharpshooting, I can't help but feel a little depressed. The CGF can't afford to conduct large military drills. You never know what's going to provoke the Empire or Republic, you know? Ah well. I'm sure at some point you will be able to use that gun of yours. Hopefully for training and not for actual use of shooting someone down. Alright, I think I will leave this here today. I was hoping we could go to America Village as well, but that would take this way over an hour. So we might save it up for next time. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go to America Village, fulfill our last request of monster hunting, and of course between this episode and the next one, we'll fish up all the eels we can get our hands on, as slippery as they can be. So till then, bye bye.